So anyway, after my little rant yesterday, it just so happened that the Guardian newspaper have run an article about exactly what I was having a moan about. So I feel completely vindicated in having my little moan yesterday, and lots of people have commented, and people at the school this morning actually as well that I've spoken to, so I don't feel quite so bad about it now. Just a bit of a catch-up really on what's going on with us at the moment. And some of you will know that my mum's been quite poorly, but she's out of hospital again now. And so yeah, we're just, you know, that's unfortunately the way it is. I just have to just see how she goes. But in terms of the things that are going on, the documentary's now been nominated for, I think it's 5 awards. I think it's 5. NTAs, RTAs, the Bulldogs, the BAFTA Craft Awards, which was Anna who directed the documentary. She was nominated for Best Director. She did message me this morning. Unfortunately, she didn't win, but even just to be nominated is great. And then we've got the BAFTA Television Awards coming up on the 13th of May, and I'm very lucky, and I have actually been invited to go to that event, and if by some fabulous chance we win, I've also been asked if I will speak, so that's a real privilege. I don't know, you know, I don't know if that will happen, but you know, even just to be asked is a real privilege. We're really busy trying to organise this charity ball. The tickets are on sale. If you look on there's a link on the Facebook page to the Eventbrite for the tickets, and I'm currently working on the conference, but that's not going to be till September. So I'm just at the moment I'm just really focusing on the charity ball and trying to get that sorted, and then that sort of work going along in the background. This Friday I'm down at the Home Office. The last meeting was cancelled because of the horrendous snow that we had. So we're on our way down, or I'm going down on Friday for that, and I've just received the itinerary for that, and they've basically asked for a couple of questions, so support and advocacy, you know, around prevention, and also around what should happen after the DHRs are completed. So that's going on Friday. I also started banging on a few doors, and I've got a meeting on the 10th of May with the Ministry of Justice, and that's just talking about support for victims. Obviously in our case it's victims of homicide, so you know, it's quite a broad thing. It's not necessarily going to be just about domestic abuse. You know, it's any family that's been affected by a homicide, and the support that the families are getting. So I'm looking forward to having an opportunity to speak there, and hope that they will genuinely listen and take on board what I'm saying, because some of the stuff doesn't cost a lot of money for them to sort out. Some of it is just being a little bit more sensitive to the situation that people are in, and thinking about it before you act. So that's on the 10th of May, and then I've had an email this morning from the Children's Commissioner's Office, so I'm hoping to arrange a telephone interview with them. And again, it just comes back down to the fact that a lot of kinship carers are not getting the support that they should be getting. We're fortunate because I understood the system and I fought it, but a lot of carers are not in that position, and are being left, you know, virtually destitute, and losing their homes and things like that, and it's just not good enough. You know, they've stepped up, done the right thing, and taken these children in horrific situations, and are being sort of left out on a limb. So I'm hoping that the Children's Commissioner might be able to help add some weight to what I'm trying to do, because effectively I think these children are being traumatised twice, you know, not only by the loss of one or both parents, depending on the situation, but then by the system that's actually supposed to be there to protect them. So yeah, so those are a couple of the things that are going on. I've also been I'm very honoured that I've been asked to be an ambassador for one of the charities that I have spoken at one of their events. I haven't got any more information about it at the moment, but as soon as I have, then I will obviously do a little blog and tell you all. But I'm really privileged to have been asked, because, you know, it's a small charity, but they do some amazing work and have really had a massive impact and in supporting families around homicide. So yeah, it's really busy, really busy, but good busy, and long may that continue. I'm also going to be working on getting a bit of a Facebook page and website set up, because I'd like to do a bit more public speaking, because I've really enjoyed doing that, and I've had really positive feedback from it as well. I'm hoping that I'm not just a one-trick pony in that sense, because obviously it's not just around the domestic abuse stuff. I can talk about other things as well. Anyway, that sounds like my family have arrived home from school, so I shall speak to you all later. Bye bye.